Hey, it's Rick. Welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria. So today we are in the Cincinnati area, north of Cincinnati. And, you know, I sold the scooter and I sold the shed that the scooters were stored in amongst my other garden tools. And we bought a vehicle. We bought a little Chevy 2017 Sonic 4-cylinder. Rides really good. I'm impressed with it. Gets a lot, really good fuel mileage. That mirror, I know that mirror cap is the wrong color. Don't know how that happened, but at least it's got one. I just did some cleaning on it. I've been out here at the hotel cleaning on it. And that's the back. Nice tinted windows. Air conditioning works good. It's just a nice little car. And that's supposed to be for Zoe to drive. So anyway, that's what's going on. Yeah, no more scooter to ride, but you know, I wasn't riding the scooter much anyway, so that's fine. Anyway, it had some rust in the trunk where the spare tire was. What happened was the rain got in there and started to rust it out. And you know, there's these plugs in there underneath the floor. And if you pull one of those plugs, the water can drain out. Well, they didn't do that. So the only problem with it is in the trunk where the spare tire is, there's a little bit of rust there, and I've treated that, so that should go away. There's one little dent in the driver's door down low. It's barely noticeable, but you know, hey, what do you do? It's got 100,000 miles on it, you know. So everything else works great on it. It really runs really good. It doesn't have a whole lot of power, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just, you know, a nice clean used car. So got that for $6,000. You know, no big deal. Would I've liked to have gotten it for her less? Yeah, but we were looking at like the Sparks. They were wanting, like, for a used Spark, they were wanting like $9,000. And you know, that's a small car. It's good on gas, but geez, that's pretty freaking tiny. So anyway, that's what's going on. So yep, that's Zoe's, I guess, graduation, birthday, no, Zoe's graduation. And I guess, you know, she passed the test for her to start taking her driving, where she can practice driving. She has to get 50 hours. Anyway, she passed the test, and so now she's got something that she can drive. If Maria or I want to drive this somewhere, it's a lot more economical than this Jeep. I still keep the Jeep, you know. We don't have to have it. The Jeep is good for snow in winter, and when there's, you know, flood, bad weather. We had flood in McConnellsville up to the fenders here on this thing, and she drove through it. Apparently drove through it, went home. And she's lucky that it didn't come up over the front of the hood, because that's where the air intake is, on the passenger side. I'd love to have a snorkel on it, but it's rare that it floods that bad in our village in Ohio. So that's the new addition to our family. The girls are over at Kings Mountain riding the roller coasters. I dropped them off over there for the day, let them have fun. and ride all they want. You know, I figure by 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe they'll be tired and wore out and ready to go home. So we stayed in this hotel. It's called King's Inn and Suites. It's nothing to brag about, but it is private. There is an interstate going by not too far through the woods over there, I-71 obviously, and I come by this every week on my truck driving. I just never have stopped, but you know, Zoe wanted to go ride the roller coasters and stuff, and it was either go up to Cedar Point or come down here. So let them enjoy the park for a day. So we had to come this way anyway because I bought the car in Indiana. I wasn't planning to buy the car in Seymour. It just happened to show up in Seymour, and it looked so good I didn't want to pass up on this one. So Zoe would have preferred a Honda Civic, I know, but this ain't bad. I'll clean it up a little more when I get home and fix a few things, but I think she'll really like it. I'm really enjoying it so far, just the driving that I've done from Seymour to Cincinnati, and it's really good, really looking good. All right, that's what's going on. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you later. Bye.